Have you gone through your old paintings and realized that you can improve or change some of them? Have you painted the same subject and wonder how you can create different paintings each time? My name is Yuyin Lin, an artist, art educator, and a designer. This channel is a space that we can share art and life experience with each other. Here are some of my rose paintings so far. This one is kind of like a loose watercolor effect. I did this one for the textile design. I turned into the pattern. Same as this one, I turned into the overall print. Same as this one, but it's more like a vintage style. And then I have some kind of like illustration style. It's more realistic. Another one, same thing for illustration. So you have a more different angles, colors involved. Then I start doing my watercolor roses, which this is the first one. So I like the strong contrast among it. And I do like the negative painting in the background. Then I started developing the bouquet effect background, which around that time, that's my first rose painting with bouquet effect. And then I kind of emphasize the background, the bouquet effects more to make the dramatic feeling for these red roses. And the latest one is this one. You can see I kind of totally bury the background, only focus on really small details of roses, which I kind of like it. I also like this one, like I use the negative painting technique. So this time I try to combine these two to create my new rose paintings. So we see what I can come up with. Do you know what June burst flowers are? June's burst flowers are the rose and the honeysuckle. Roses are one of the most recognizable flowers that are often given as a sign of love and affection, especially red roses. However, I personally like lighter colored roses, such as off-white and the white with light pink edges. I was sitting right in front of these beautiful roses and thinking how I could create a different painting from my existing ones. Suddenly a voice came to me. Why don't I paint different species of roses? That's why I decided to visit a local garden house for more inspiration. It's not surprising to see lots of red and dark pink roses, but not a lot of lighter colored ones. Towards the end of the rose area, I finally saw these pots with the exact colors that I wanted, but different species. I hesitated for a second, but decided to get out of my comfort zone and give it a try. Today I'm going to create another rose painting to not only add it to my rose painting collection, but also celebrate June, the beginning of summer. It's going to be a relaxing painting process video, so grab a cup of coffee or drink and enjoy this video. If you would like to paint along with me, you can pause here and grab your art supplies to join me. Based on these pictures that I took from the local garden house, I have picked some of them as my reference. I usually don't use only one reference, but pick some elements from different references to create my own layout. This is one of the exciting parts of art where you can be free and creative. During painting the background, my mindset keeps switching from watercolor bouquet effect to negative painting technique. So both my mindset and hands are so busy. Both water bouquet effects and negative painting background can create depth of your painting. However, bouquet effect can really push your painting to not only 2 layers, but 3 or 4 more layers of the space. Another way you can create the space of your painting is adding cast shadow. So here I add some cast shadow on the leaves. If you would like to learn more about cast shadow and how to apply it to your paintings, you can head to my Skillshare class. I have a complete guide over there so you can learn more about shadow. Some of you have asked me about masking fluid, including which brands of masking fluid and paper that I use, what tool that I use to remove masking fluid, and why my paper is not torn. That's why I also list them in the description. There's no sponsorship here, but just my own preference as a user. One important step after removing masking fluid is to sweep dust from dry pigment and masking fluid by using a dry, clean brush to avoid having unwanted colors in the raw areas. Boba, why you have to squeeze over there? While painting, I focus on my painting without paying attention to Boba. She will always find a way to get my attention and reminds me to take a break. She's so cute that always brings laugh and joy to me. I am a slow painter, so each painting usually takes at least 2 days to finish. While painting, I keep hearing the sound of blue jay flying over my place. That reminds me the 4th of July is coming. I went to watch the air show of Blue Angels last year and it was really good. So maybe this year I will try to make it again. Also, there are birds chirping outside of my windows that makes me feel so happy and peaceful. The tricky part of painting roses is getting the colors right. That's why before painting it, I always have a swatch right next to me and get all the colors testing before I put it on paper. The reason that I choose on-wood shrub roses as today's subject is not only because its colors, but also its marvelous patterns on each petal. I use wet on wet and dry on wet techniques to create its beautiful texture. Now it's time to do final touch, add the stamen. It's the fast forward painting process video, so if you paint along and have any question, please leave a comment. I will answer you as much as possible. Also, if you do paint along and complete this painting, I would like to see. So you can share with me either on my website, my Instagram, or my Facebook. If you like today's video, please drop me a like, subscribe, and turn on notification. Until next time, happy painting!